All right. Hey, here we are again. Same, but different. Riley and Brandon. Hi, Riley.
Yay, yay. Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. Life is busy. Lots of things happening. Lots of
Yes,
things
lots
going
of
on
things
here.
happening.
Yeah. And what about you? Anything big happening? Anything upcoming in your future that you might want to
We
share?
we did not rehearse this. I figured out my wedding finally after, actually today, February 18th, my sweet mother texted me and Dave today saying, "Happy engagement anniversary." And we're so lame. We're like, "Oh my God, yeah, this is the day we got engaged." We're like,
Is
"Thanks,
it
Mom, for
really?
reminding." Yeah,
Wait
we
a
were
minute.
in San Francisco.
February
It was
18th,
2 years ago. We've been engaged for a long time.
2 years ago on
So
February 18th?
we were in San Francisco and hiking our favorite mountain up there and at the little view spot. And he popped the question 2 years ago today, which
Well, tell me, was there banners and hot air balloons and airplane
there were
writing
like
and
planes everywhere and
posters?
like banners, like people popped out of the bushes, photographers everywhere. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Really
Or was it?
cash.
It was just you two?
It was it was just how I wanted it.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, it was me and him on a mountaintop and really sweet. And we were actually on a trip to San Francisco to look at this ring in a jeweler up there. It was only available up there. And so we made a trip of it. And we're like, oh, let's go back to San Francisco. It's where we fell in love. Let's do a little trip. And when we went on this hike, which is like a hike we used to always do, um, he totally surprised me. Like I was like, I didn't think that. I mean, why would I think that? He proposed with his grandma's ring, which was really sweet because we didn't have the ring yet. So yeah,
That's really cool. And so,
I know.
and then what did he say?
I kind of blacked out, I feel, because I was just like, what? Um, he just said he always knew. And I mean, we
Uh,
had been together for 8 years at that point. Yeah, 8 years. He just said a bunch of really sweet stuff for like a long time. And I was like, wait, are you asking me to like I was just like, what's
ah,
happening? And it was just, yeah, really sweet and simple. And then when it when we got engaged, we're like, whoa, we're engaged. Okay, cool. All these clouds rolled in and we like started hiking down the mountain. As soon as we got to our car, it started like torrentially raining. Like we had just made it to our car and then we drove back to the city and we went to a comedy show that night and got
oh
really
my
good
gosh, how
food at our
fun.
favorite restaurant. It was just so fun. And then the
That's
next day we went
awesome.
and like looked at our ring together. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I
Yeah,
know.
that Dave is going to be a great addition. That's fantastic.
He's the best. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you have a date.
We have a date. Yeah. We had so many wedding ideas. We went round and around. We were going to take people to India. We were going to take everyone to Mexico. And we had so many ideas. We couldn't land on anything. And then we figured out what we want to do, which is our family friends own a mountain nearby in San Diego. And we're going to just take everyone up there and have a ceremony and camp and have food and dance around the fire
Another
and
mountain.
another
Are you
mountain.
going to have a baby on a mountain too when you have a baby?
I might give birth
You might name your
on a
children
summit.
mountain names.
Yeah.
That could be a
Yeah. Peak.
theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peak.
hmm
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ridge.
Ridge, Ridge, Rocky,
Um,
Rocky,
Rocky.
Sierra.
Anyway,
Okay.
Sierra. Let's let these
Okay.
people in.
All right, cool. All right, so today is Shelby Whitney and Corey. Oh my gosh, what's her last name?
Seal.
Not Corey Wood, Corey Seal. Yes, I'm so
Yep.
sorry, Corey. Okay, here we go. We're gonna let him in to the party.
All right.
Let's see. I'm lame. How do I do this?
You
Here we
got this.
go. Here we go. I don't do Zoom anymore.
You know. Yay. Oh my
Here they
gosh. Big
come. I don't
reveal for
see
both
anybody
of
yet.
them.
Where are they? Here they
There
are.
we go. Oh my
Hey,
God. Hi, Corey. I never.
look
Hi.
at you guys.
Hi,
Welcome.
Shell. Shell, you're still muted, by the way.
Oh, yep, you're muted. Wow, you guys, this was a long time trying to get this thing going. Oh my
You
I
God.
guys,
know.
you guys were like the celebrities that we were trying to nail down an interview with. And we were like,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so glad we figured it out and you guys are here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome. And it's Corey's in the future. What's the future like?
Yeah.
3 hours in the future. What's it like?
Um,
Is it gonna be a good day?
we'll see.
I think we forgot to say, Brandon, but this is episode 4. So you guys are the fourth cousin episode. Everyone was intentionally paired together. We thought the two of you together would make a really interesting convo. And Corey, I'm selfishly so excited to hang with you and hear from you. I
Oh,
miss you. I have so many memories with you, so I'm really excited to chat. And
yes.
Shelby, I always get to see you, so I'm happy to see you too. But Corey's like also just a celebrity guest on this.
I know I don't think I've seen Corey for like at least a decade.
I
At least.
know.
Mhm.
Hi.
Crazy.
Good to see you.
Hi,
Good to
cousin.
see you.
So we usually just, I don't know if you guys have watched the other episodes, but the first question we always ask is just to introduce yourselves and kind of like where you rank in the family, who your parents are, who your siblings are. Because in our mind, this will live on as like a long piece of history that maybe like Jake's kids will be watching one day.
Who
So
knows? Who
if you
knows?
guys want to introduce yourselves and just who you are in the family, feel free.
I'm Corey. I am the fourth grandchild, um, daughter of Suzanne Wood Whitney and Alan Wood. And then my sisters are Julie and Jamie.
Very good. And who's this other young lady?
Um, well, I'm Shelby. I don't know what number I grandchild I am,
Reed
but
might is I think Reed might be or Donovan might be 12.
okay,
Okay.
so
You're
yeah,
nine-ish, maybe.
I'm like 9 or 10. I don't know. There's a lot of
There's
us.
a lot.
But one of the last ones. And my father is Brandon Whitney, and my mother is Jill Whitney. And my sister is Bridget. So only one sibling in the Whitney family. Oh, I also have two step siblings,
There we go. Yeah.
Reese and Luke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
Love it.
steps.
The
Yeah,
We're
steps.
gonna get the steps in on this too.
Oh, yeah, for
totally.
sure.
We're gonna have a Gavin and Brianna podcast and a Luke and Reese podcast too.
Totally. Um, okay, this next question is particularly interesting to me, partially because Shelby, I feel like I don't have full insight into your day-to-day life, and Corey, I certainly don't have full insight into your day-to-day life. So if you guys want to just kind of like walk us through a typical day for you. You wake up, what's happening in the house? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? What do you do all day? How did your day end? If you want to just take us through a day in the life of both of you.
Shelby, you can go first if you want.
All right, I'll go first. I guess I do kind of the same things every day. I wake up, I, you know, um, hopefully eat breakfast. Um, and then I either I'll go to like a pole class like before work or I'll go after work. But I always try to hit the gym. Um, and I always try to go to my pole classes. Um,
Is that to get ready for the election or what's happened? What do you mean? Are you a poll worker?
yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah.
What is this? Okay, so pole exercising. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's great exercise and I love working out and it's such a fun like art to put your body in different shapes and as a kid I always really loved to spin around. Do you remember me like spinning in the teacups at Disneyland and like spinning in the computer chair? So it kind of makes sense that like I would
Interesting.
choose this as my sport. And then other than that, my work is working with autistic kids, so I'm constantly chasing around these like little adorable children that are hilarious and so funny and so wild. And I use like ABA therapy with them, so there's no punishment in there at all. It's all reinforcement of all the good behaviors that they do. Um, So I'm constantly reinforcing their behaviors and playing pretend with them. It's really adorable. I love the job, honestly. It's very fulfilling to see them grow as well. And then in my free time when I'm not working and going to the gym, I am like always hanging out with my friends or doing yoga or going to music events. I love music. I also make music myself. So I'm either like writing music or I'm listening to music or dancing to music. So music is a huge part of my life as well. So I think that's it. If I had any pets right now, I would be petting my cat all the time, but I unfortunately don't have a cat right now. But that was
I
all
know
for
that
me.
that was like the one thing missing from your equation. I'm like, oh my gosh, she doesn't have a cat right now, but that's so you. You would have a cat in your lap right now.
Always, yeah. Or like, yeah, he'd be sleeping somewhere.
And are you still, Shelby, like, because you've always had a different sleep pattern than most. Are you still more nocturnal, or what's like your sleep kind of timeline?
It's really crazy like being an artistic person because I find that like most of my creativity comes like late at night and sometimes I'll get these like bursts of dopamine where I just like have to be like making music late at night or something like that or doing something artistic like late at night. So like my best ideas come during that time. I love to flow during that time, but I find that when I wake up early and I have like early morning schedule, wake up at like 7 or 8 every day, I actually feel better like cognitively. So
Mm,
it's an interesting juxtaposition, like where I'm either like a night owl or I'm like waking up early.
hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is interesting.
Hmm.
And what about you,
Corey,
Core?
what about your day? I bet it's got a lot more happening. Not that
Ah,
Shelby
Well,
wasn't busy, but
depends on
with
the
all these
day.
children that we're
kids
about to hear
wise,
about,
yeah.
throw three
So
kids in there.
I'm either getting up between 5 or 6:30 every day. Um, and either the kids, I get them up at 7 for school, or I'm going to work, or I'm working from home. Um, and then I work at a hospital, and then I also work for home for another hospital. Um, and then Jake has baseball, the girls have dance, the kids do bowling league, we have bowling league, and I also do slow pitch softball.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
And I have 3 dogs. So
Oh my
we're
God.
just we're we're busy all the time.
Two nursing jobs. What's the
I
second
do.
one? What's the second one?
Um, Second one, I work for Moffitt in the GI clinic and do like patient portal messages. So
Mm,
What
like
does that mean?
patients who write in with any concerns, I get
Oh, I
assigned
see.
certain doctors and then
Oh
I
yeah,
answer
yeah.
them,
I see.
or I push them to the appropriate
Right.
spot to
Gotcha.
be like, this is beyond me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
what's the balance, Corey, of like going in versus working at home?
um, I'm way more disciplined going somewhere, but I'm able to like sit in my little zone with the laptop and like not try to distract to go do other things because as tempting as it is, I'm like, I'm getting paid for this. I got to do it.
I know working from home is such a trip because you're at home. There's a million things you could do, I'm sure, but you have to,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's that
Hmm.
fear of like walking away and like getting like something urgent that
Yeah.
you have to answer. You're like, miss it.
Yeah. And you mentioned so Shelby is like music and creativity, and that's kind of your personal time, lots of workout classes. Corey, you said you do slow pitch softball yourself. Is that your
Yeah. I joined a team
oh
last
cool.
year and then just been playing. It's fun. It's a
That's
nice,
awesome.
yeah.
Weekend
Okay.
warrior. That's what they used to call me when I played my sports on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, no,
Don't get
it's super
hurt.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
good.
No. Oh, we had a guy snap his arm first game. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, got people take it very seriously.
Just by throwing it, throwing the ball.
What?
Insane.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. And then you have 3 dogs, you mentioned.
Yes.
I see
Whoa.
them running around the backyard, I think.
I think that's our
Um,
reflection in
that's,
the
I think
Oh,
it's reflection. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Because
But
two are on the couch and the other one is waiting because Steven's about to walk in the door.
oh, I see.
Oh, so cute.
So they're
Okay.
patiently waiting. So if they start barking, sorry.
We forgive you. That's fine.
Do you guys feel like let's get to childhood now. Did your childhood impact the way you live or parent? Like,
Yeah,
and what
I
do you
think
remember
so.
about your childhood the most, maybe? Like, what do you recall about that?
I know we were often so revolved around like sports
Hmm.
where I don't know how my parents balanced it because just in trying to balance baseball and dance, and then in the fall, Haley and Jake did flag football, just trying to balance all of that. It was just, I'm like, I don't know how they did it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But that's kind of your family culture is you guys like being centered around the activities and the sports
no,
and the kids.
yeah, and we like going out to eat. We like we've really probably in the last few years really tried to focus on like creating family time, like
Mm.
of doing things, of setting time aside and doing vacations together,
Hmm.
um, just things like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you're kind
Shall
of duplicating it then. You're kind of recreating that in your life with your family then, sounds like.
Yeah, and there's so many memories too. Like I remember I watched the other podcast too, and the trips to California were always big every summer, and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
so exciting. I can remember you guys coming out and I remember like Jamie being like the coolest person ever because she was like the oldest and she had her hot boyfriend and we all went to Mission Beach to ride the roller coaster together and you were there and like yeah, the California trips are so iconic.
And Shelby, what
Shell,
about you?
what about you? Childhood. We know you're not a parent yet, but how did your childhood kind of impact how you live day to day?
Have to go to therapy a lot. A lot of therapy.
God, who are your parents again? Who was this?
um yeah. I mean, I feel like not only just that, but like I guess well, my parents both like encouraged me to like look on the deeper side of things. So I guess I've always been like a deep thinker and a deep like question asker. So that impacts the way I live my life because I'm like getting to know myself in therapy and I'm like going to 12-step programs and I'm like meeting people that are also like deep, like introspective people. And I'm also like um just genuinely like questioning things. And then also like there was a lot of humor growing up. Like my mom and my dad were always like laughing about something. So I'm always laughing with my friends. I'm always like I love going to EDM festivals, because everyone is just like silly all the time and like acting crazy, and I just like think that that's so fun. So and it also like makes me drawn to ABA too, because like I love working with kids and like being silly with the kids. So I guess that like impacted me a lot. Also, grandma was always like a really big like spiritual impact in my life. Like she would be like, "Oh, like let me read your palm" and stuff like that. And talking about past lives and stuff like that. So now, I read tarot and I like know I've done like past life meditations and gotten really deep into like the spiritual side of things. So I guess those are like the big three that have impacted the way I live my life day to day.
I like that. I feel like that's my read on you too is
Mhm.
therapy because I hear you talk about that a lot, which is great. Oh, seems thumbs up
Oh,
that you've learned so much and I feel like you've come so far, Shelby, but then also
I thought you'd do it for
curiosity
me.
and then also humor. Like you really are
Mhm.
always laughing, even
Yeah.
through like some pretty intense, gnarly stuff, I feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that makes total sense for you.
Mhm.
I love that.
Yeah, laughing and dancing.
Hmm.
Laugh through it, dance through it. That's pretty much how I live my life. I always get
Yeah.
through things that way.
Yeah. And Corey, your family was giggly and you guys laughed a lot too. I mean, the wider family, I feel like we all were so giggly and so
Oh,
we were shooting weird videos and doing weird stuff all the time. But your kind of inner family too, was humor a big piece of that?
yeah, I would think so for sure.
I feel like you girls are really silly and giggly together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to say really dumb jokes, so
Oh, that's right. You've always had some silly
That's
jokes.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot that
Yeah.
about you. Do
Yeah.
your kids do the same thing? How's like the jokes kind of passed
yes.
down to them?
Um, yeah, I definitely like they'll try to make up their own. Haley is extremely talented. They're like, oh, she looks just like you. I'm like, yeah, but she's way funnier.
So cute.
How about
Oh my
grandma's
gosh.
influence on you, Corey?
Um, she always just like makes you think more. She was so good at asking those open-ended questions that like made you dive into something more than you wouldn't expect to.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And as far as like a reflection of something.
Mhm. Yeah. She's a master question asker. We were just watching home videos recently at like a family gathering, and Corey, you were Shelby, I don't think you were born yet, but this was at I think in Culpeper actually. It's either Minnesota or Culpeper, one of the two. And grandma was doing interviews with all of the kids. And so you were on camera and you had to do this like 10-minute interview with grandma. You were so cute and so
I was
like
probably all over the place.
yeah, you were bouncing all over the place, but you were like, yeah, really open to answering your questions. Whereas Julie and Jamie were just so kind of like uncomfortable, cool teen. You were still really cute and like, bopping around, talking to grandma, going all over the place in conversation. It was really cool to see. Yeah.
Do you guys have any particular challenges you've had to overcome in your, what are you, 46 now, Corey? How old are you?
I'm
No.
Oh,
39.
you're 39? 39?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are
Wow,
10,
you're not
10
even
years
40
apart.
yet.
You're
Well, we're
10 years
10 years
apart.
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What are
Hmm.
your challenges that you've had to overcome in this short life?
Probably a lot. I would just say like um coming out of my shell more, like trying to speak up. It's hard. I'm somebody else shut down. Like if I get upset or something, I'll just nope, done.
Mm,
Hmm.
Where
yeah, yeah.
learning to try to be more verbal with that, and it's still a struggle.
Hmm.
Um, and then just trying to navigate through time management and how everything is and handling responsibilities I need to handle.
Hmm.
You two are very similar to me. And you just kind of qualified some of that with organizing time and, because you both kind of growing up similarly, kind of ADD, right? Weren't,
Oh
did you,
yeah.
I know Shelby was for sure, and I remember you too, Corey. But that challenge of just attention, but behind that inattention, you guys both have incredibly powerful minds and capable
Hmm.
minds. So anyway,
Can I ask Corey? I do want to talk about the ADD piece too, like for
Sure.
both of you. But before that, I wanted to go back. Like, do you know why you shut down during conflict? Like, have you kind of thought through that piece? Is it had been a lifelong type of thing for you, or?
I think it's always something. It's just something I've always done, just where instead of wanting to speak out, it's just more of just a shutdown, lockdown, where
Yeah,
it's been beneficial too, because then I'm not saying something I'm going to regret. I'm
mm,
able
yeah,
to reserve and then
yeah,
wait.
hmm.
totally. Yeah, because the reason I ask is this has come up, I think, on other podcasts with the cousins and maybe the aunts and uncles too, of like that kind of being a theme in the wider family a little bit of not fully being able to speak your truth in all situations. So I was
Mhm.
just curious if you had thought through that. But but yeah, I do want to know, maybe Brandon, we can divert from our little question script. Can you guys just riff on your brains and like, if ADD plays a role today or how that was in general, like you guys have different brains in that sense of, how it functions. So would love to just hear a little bit about your brain, I guess.
Go ahead, Shelby.
Well, Shelby, and before you get to that, Shelby, your challenges growing up that you've overcome or
Oh
been
yeah.
working to overcome,
Oh,
and then
We'll circle
piggyback that
back to
whole
ADD.
ADD
We're all over
brain.
the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I'm 99% sure that I'm also autistic.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my challenge has been like, how can I like function because I'm so like overstimulated all the time because I'm constantly like absorbing everything at once. There's like no filter. And then like I'm just incredibly like sensitive to everything. So like emotions, other people's emotions, lights, sounds, all of that is like very overwhelming sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
just like handling like day-to-day things like going to work every day and like, you know, I'm sure the ADHD like plays a part in the organization and the time management and the um like, taking care of things in general, remembering to do things. It's all just like I'm just like, wow, like I wish that I had like been able to take like a class in high school or something, like how to be a human. Like that would have been really nice. Instead, I had to learn about like PEMDAS and shit like that. Which like I never used after that. So it's like, okay. Um yeah, I also like have like a gnarly love addiction, which I go to 12 step for. Luckily I've overcome that. But it affected me for a long time. Part of it, like being neurodivergent, I felt like it was easier to be in a relationship because then I didn't have to like do everything alone. It was like really hard for me to like do stuff. So that is like this kind of ties into like the neurodivergent. I think most of my issues in life have been like um, coming from being neurodivergent in a world that's not built for people who are neurodivergent, which is crazy because there's so many of us out there, especially now the numbers are like just increasing like exponentially almost. And just dealing with all of that. And there's some childhood trauma in there, of course. Like my mom is an alcoholic, so that was really challenging to grow up with, and not only being neurodivergent, but like also seeing that happen to my mom and having that happen to me was like incredibly heartbreaking, and like I didn't know how to even process that until like a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's the gist of most of my um issues. I think that I definitely have always been aware that I have like a really powerful mind, like my dad mentioned, because growing up, like I always was really good at taking the tests, even though like I never did any of the work. And my teachers always thought I was just staring out the window. And like they're like, she's not paying attention. But then I ask her the question and she
You're
knows
literally absorbing everything and you learned
everything.
everything. And were you like that,
Yeah.
Corey? Were you like that where you didn't do the work, but you could pass all the tests?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think you guys
Oh,
are similar.
interesting.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to study in college. It
Yeah.
was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Mm.
I have so many things to say to what you just said, Shelby, but really quick, Corey, do you also feel what Shelby's describing of like you're taking in a lot of information all at once in terms of like emotions and sounds and lights, or is that not your experience? You just more the ADHD piece of your
No,
brain?
I would think both. I can feel like overwhelmed easily.
Hmm.
I'll it if the TV's on, the kids are playing, and Steven's talking to me, and he's just in the kitchen, which isn't that far. I'll be like, I can't understand a word he's saying because it's
Oh, yeah.
just everything is so jumbled, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I can relate to some of that, but that's cool that you guys both kind of your brains are maybe similar in that way also. And Shelby, like going back to what you were saying about the challenges you overcame, it's like I wish that there was a class on how to be a human too, much less like if your brain works differently, like literally your brain works differently than the majority of the world, that hopefully can be identified sooner and, those people can have more support and resources to navigate everything. Like I always remember I always remember like Courtney being a really good advocate for you. I remember going to the lake a few years ago, like at his cabin, and remember he helped you sleep at the neighbor's house because like you needed to
Mm.
sleep in because your clock was like opposite of everyone. And I always remember Courtney having your back
For that.
because he's like a sleep doctor and really being like, no,
Oh,
like
that's
her
nice.
brain is so different. So it's so important for both of you guys, like you have
Mhm.
different brains, like having people in your life growing up to help you identify that and help you navigate and kind of advocate for you. Because as a kid, I can imagine for both of you, like, you're just like, what the actual F is going on? Like, why is everything so difficult for me and seemingly so much easier for people around me? I can't imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Hmm.
weird because growing up, I was like, well, everyone tells me I'm so smart, but like, why can't I do the things that they're doing? Like,
Hmm.
it was really weird. It was like, why do I have such a hard time like socializing and like keeping friends and like, why did I was just confused. I feel like I was confused a lot of the time.
Hmm.
Um, just confused and like overstimulated.
Hmm.
Mm, mm.
Can I ask really quick too, like Corey, for you, since you kind of have a similar thing where you can get overstimulated, like Shelby's talking about, and I honestly feel that too. Like you have three children, three dogs, lots going on. Like when do you feel centered, and like what are the things that you do for yourself to kind of quiet your mind, quiet everything, and like come back to yourself?
hmm. I haven't done it in over a year just because we've been busy and I haven't made time for it. I used to carve wood, which was fun.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Yeah.
And
yeah, I remember your mom talking about that.
it was kind of time for myself. Um, but I mean, just with everything we do, I find a nice calm, when I go to church, which will help just feel like it bring me back to center, which is nice.
Hmm.
Can I
Totally.
ask
That's
you
so nice.
what about church does that to you? Like what elements of it? The all the people together in unison, the lessons taught, the wisdom.
It's a lot of it's the lessons, it's the wisdom, but it's a feeling I can't describe it. It's just this inner calm that's just really, really nice. And then you leave and then you kind of go back into a chaotic world.
But
Yeah.
it's almost like that's so nice that you found that, and it's almost like kind of like where you're like, okay, I know I'm going here for an hour and I just have to sit here and listen. And it's kind of like, you're just going to be in this space and it's for that kind of spiritual time and like
Yeah.
quiet time. And you make that time for yourself. I'm assuming you go every Sunday and that's a
Yeah.
nice
I've been
ritual.
bad and not going every Sunday. And so I'm trying to get back into it.
Well, you
It's
got to
just,
play
yeah,
softball.
it's
You
well, no, it's
gotta,
just
you
that's
gotta.
yeah, it's the one day where I'm not getting up at six before
Yeah,
6:30. And
yeah.
so it's like, oh, I still have to get up and get ready and do things. Or if we're have if Steven has a race or if there's anything else going on. It's just a lot going.
And do you
Yep.
do you pray nightly, Corey? Like, do you bring that kind of element
No,
into
I
the
need
daily?
to. I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still working through it.
Hmm. Yeah, I love that you have that. it was so cool to talk to your mom about her religion and Julie about that too. And there's other people in the family that have kind of been exploring that. It's really neat
Yeah,
to
Corey, when
hear
did that
about
kick
that.
in? When did that kick in? Or do you feel that you always felt that way? I want to
No,
say
no,
I
no,
never knew you guys to go to church in Coldplay.
no, no, we didn't. Um, really, it's been maybe probably within the last like 5 years,
Okay, okay,
6 years. Yeah.
very good. Shelby, do you have
Nice.
any,
And
do you have any balance finding ways as well, Shelby, or similar to Corey or different or
Yeah, well, I practice like energy healing at a dojo that I go to. It's like a spiritual training dojo, and I go there like multiple times per week, and that's how I connect to God. Um and then so I'm doing service with the dojo. I'm also like connecting to people that go there, so I'm making friends through there. And talking to them helps. Talking to my people in 12 step helps to talk about them. Talking to my sponsor, because she's really big on like higher power stuff. So whenever I'm going through something, she always like reminds me to talk to my higher power about it, and it really like grounds me. And I talk to my higher power a lot, like throughout the day. Like I'm always making like prayers, like please help. Like today I was like, please help me like start my period at a really convenient time for my new job. Like so I'm not cramping on my first day of work really bad. Like stuff like that. And it's so crazy because like it always helps. Like it's always answered for me. So I had a spiritual awakening to God like about a year ago, I want to say. Yeah, like well, no, actually longer than that, like maybe a year and a half ago or maybe even 2 years ago. But ever since then, it's been like a really big part of me grounding. I also do like yoga, so like it depends on if I like working out helps a lot, yoga helps a lot. But sometimes I'll do this like special type of yoga, which is either yin yoga or trauma informed yoga, which helps release like um, trapped emotions in the body through like gentle stretching for extended periods of time and
I've done that.
breathing.
That can be crazy. Like people
Hmm.
in the class will have like breakthroughs going
Yeah,
into pigeon pose and they'll like,
yeah.
yeah, I have experienced that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so
Mm,
cool. Like I'll do it and
mm,
then like I'll be like 5 minutes later I'll just be like crying about something. I'm like, wow, I didn't
mm-hmm,
know I would like really need to cry about that or something.
mm.
Um yeah, music always grounds me. Like I have to go to a music festival like every like 4 months or something because if I don't, like I feel like I've
Medically required music
yeah.
festivals.
Yeah. It's like I don't need an antidepressant as long as I just go to a music festival every few months.
Wow. And okay, is so I feel like now that I'm talking to both of you, I do see way more similarities than I thought of like the creativity, how the mind works and stuff. Like you mentioned the woodworking, Corey, too, and you were painting a while ago. And Shelby, you're also can't you've painted also, right? You
Mhm.
used to paint.
Yeah.
Your mom was a painter. You guys are, and you do have some similarities with the creativity and like your how your brain operates. It's cool. Yeah. We got way off track, Brandon. Do you know where
That's
we are in
okay.
the
No,
questions?
that's okay. That's good.
No, I know.
I know
It's
they
really
have very,
good.
very similar, interesting connections.
Hmm.
Let's see how they connect on this. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
You can take a moment to think.
Um,
Jeopardy music.
I would say um, weird, but in a good way. um, funny and probably overanalyze.
Mm.
Oh,
Weird, funny, overly analytical.
Yes, that's a
Love
better
that.
way of saying it.
Overanalyze. Yeah, either way.
Shelby?
Mm, it's a really hard question.
Well, I can see those three things that she just said would I could apply to you easily, but what comes to your mind?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Maybe not weird. I think unique, Corey, is probably, unique.
um
If you need a minute, Shell, I
I
have
really,
follow-up questions for Corey.
all right, go for it.
Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, everything is riding on these three words. Corey, like when you say you overanalyze, are you overanalyzing yourself, the situation, like everything? Is it that there's just
Um,
information overload in your mind, or what does that
no,
look
it's
like?
probably just analyzing everything. Like if it's like if I have a conversation with somebody, I'll be like, should I have said that? Should I have said this? Should I have,
Mm.
just kind of the replay of like, how should that have gone, or how could have it have gone,
I
Is
think
it like,
that's a Whitney thing. I think Riley has it. I have
or
it.
like planning on like this is going to happen tomorrow, and this is how I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
especially going into work, if I know what staffing is and what cases we have coming, I'm planning in my head who I'm sending to this room. Like it's, yeah,
is it that you are anxiously overanalyzing? Is it more you're optimizing or like
that's
planning?
probably
Like
anxiously over.
That's,
you think
Probably
so? Okay.
anxiety.
yeah.
Yeah,
You think so?
probably.
Okay. It's not like a pleasant
No,
overanalyzing.
no.
Okay, okay.
It's not like
Gotcha.
it. This is great. It's like,
Kind of
oh,
like an obsessive thing,
was that great? Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Shelby, did you come up with your three words?
Yeah, I guess I came up with a big three. I feel like I have so many like facets, but I would say like my big three are probably funny, um deep thinking, and compassionate.
Mm.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that in you for sure. Funny, deep thinking,
Yeah.
funny, overanalyze. Very similar.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
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 And compassionate. Corey, you too, for sure. Let's see. What about this? So this kind of goes back to your guys's minds and brains. We've been asking everyone, like, when you're I guess just what takes up most of your brain space. So when you're thinking about the day or your life or whatever, what's like the biggest part of your brain that you're kind of like churning, thinking about? What takes up the most space?
Maybe what's the next step, or what do I need to try to finish? What are my goals? Like
Kind of
Mhm.
I'm
planning.
like I wake up, yeah, I'm like I wake up with good intentions of trying to do stuff, then it just doesn't happen. Like, oh, I
Yeah,
planned on doing it. It was gonna happen eventually.
the intention was there. Okay, so you're like to-do list kind of like what needs to happen in order to move to the next thing type
Yeah,
of.
but then I squirrel off into something else, and
Yeah, I can relate. I get that.
Is that like squirrel reference ADD? Oh, squirrel, like just that
oh
something
yeah.
distracts you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Shell.
Yeah, honestly, like I was thinking about it and I didn't know what exactly it was, but when Corey said that, I think I'm the same way. Like I'm like, okay, how's my day gonna go? Like, am I gonna take a pole class today? Which one am I gonna take? Am I gonna take two? Am I gonna take one? What am I gonna do after that? Should I meditate before bed tonight? What am I gonna eat for dinner? Like all these things. Like I'm like planning out my whole day all the time.
It's like a storm in your head type of thing.
Yeah, and then also like my week, like I'm like, okay, like Mondays I take this class, Tuesdays I take this class, then my off days are Thursdays. How can I like maximize my Thursday? Like, should I like do some yoga so that like I feel whole, or should I like go to my dojo? Like, should I be social this weekend? Like, am I going to LA? Like, I'm literally just
Is it
constantly.
like choice paralysis?
No,
Okay,
I don't think so. I'm just like always like,
just planning.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I just
Interesting. Oh my
have to
gosh.
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have to know like how my week's gonna go.
hmm It gives you comfort to know.
Even if I know that if I'm gonna have a weekend that I don't know what's gonna happen, I need to know that I'm not gonna know what's gonna happen. If
Gotta have
that
the
makes
plan
sense.
B set up.
Yeah.
Okay, now, do you guys in this, I don't know if you will, maybe because Shelby, you were too young, but do the two of you have memories together? Like any funny childhood memories? They don't have to be funny, but anything that sticks out to you
I
guys with the two
remember
of you?
when we would come to California, staying at Brandon's house, and I remember Shelby and Bridget when they were so little,
Oh,
with
which
their
house
like
was it, Corey?
Lancashire
Jake was
Common.
there.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Jake.
yeah,
Is that where Jake's name come from, your son?
no, but
I
I
never knew
never.
that. I never knew that. You name Jake is named after Jake. Yeah, I remember that trip. Do you remember that, Shelby? It was our new house. It was
Oh, so it was like,
probably
Temecula?
overwhelming to you, Shelby. There was probably like 10 people in the house at least, and you were like probably like
was it the cul-de-sac Temecula
the
house?
cul-de-sac, Lancashire Common. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that
that's so
visit.
fun, Corey. You
Yeah.
remember that?
I
Whoa.
mean, I think you're talking about that one, or was it Santee down in San Diego?
It was I'm not sure. It was the one that Jill painted the mural in
Yeah.
the
Oh,
computer room
oh,
where it
that
had
was
like the
in
tree
Santee.
and
That was in Santee where the girls were born. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you probably don't remember that, Shelby.
That
No,
was
but
like Corey.
I do
Oh,
remember like being really little and like sitting on Corey's lap and she's like bouncing her leg and I just remember like her laughing. Like I remember her laugh.
Oh,
no
cute.
way.
Yeah, it's like a really
Whoa.
old memory.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
That's crazy. Corey was, do you remember in the backyard there was like a underground doghouse? Does that ring a bell?
no.
Like Brandon had like dug a hole in the ground? Okay. Maybe not.
I wouldn't be
Different.
surprised by it though.
Dog den,
Shelby,
baby. Santee's
that's
dog.
crazy that you
Yeah.
remember sitting on Corey's lap. That you were
I
like a
know, right?
baby. Yeah.
I know it like it just came to me that memory. I'm like, oh
Mm,
wait. Because I was like thinking like, oh, what kind of memories do I have of Corey? And I just remember that. Like I must have been really little if I'm
Yeah.
like
and
sitting on her lap and she's like bouncing her knee.
You would have been
yeah.
four or younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she does have a distinct laugh. Like Corey has like a
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Corey laugh for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Corey's laugh hasn't changed at all.
Uh-uh.
And Corey's
No.
always been very annoying. So if you were bothered by her, you probably would have not
Is
surprising.
this almost done? I'm ready to go. I'm just kidding.
That's a joke that Corey and I have that goes way back to me visiting Culpeper. And after a couple days, or maybe it was just a couple hours, you looked at me and what did you say? Like, are you leaving soon? Or like, are you going home soon?
When do you leave? You're getting on my nerves.
I was,
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
yeah, yeah.
No way. Did that just get you, Brandon? Were you just like, shit?
Oh, I worked it. I teased her about it. I mean, I made sure I bugged her even more, you know.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That was fun.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
How about um how's it going in the world today? Like
What do
as
you
you
mean?
what?
I said,
What?
what do you mean?
I know,
Wait,
like
what?
as you navigate 2026, like how you doing? How's it going?
very open-ended
Honestly,
question. Take it how you
yeah,
want.
and like, okay,
Riley
this could
can
go so so
specify
many
it.
different ways.
Like, how's it going? I mean, we're all, I mean, you guys are, gosh, you grew up, you were born pretty much pre-internet, pre-cell phone, and then you guys have been launched into the 2020s and like you're just there's just bombardment with, I mean, speaking of the ways your brain works, you guys are now bombarded by more than any other humans on the earth has ever been bombarded by. So I mean, how are you doing and all with everything, whatever you want to imagine I'm talking about anything, just life itself. Is it overwhelming? You working through it? I mean, how's it going?
I mean, all of the above. I'm getting to where like when new things are coming out, I'm like, what is this? Or Jake will say words and I'm like, what are you saying, dude? And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm feeling the age now.
Oh, and you're in the
Yeah.
middle of parenting. You're just over, I mean, that's just got to be a huge amount of your life. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
interesting.
fun
Like,
though.
oh, it's so, you have the cutest freaking kids.
They're
I
all
just I can't imagine like Corey and Shelby, like with again your brains and what you guys have shared on this last hour. I feel so overwhelmed. Like the world feels so busy and loud, and like there's just so much going on. It seems like the pace of life is just picking up. And then Corey, there you are with like a full house, a full schedule, and but you've learned how to like make it work and navigate it. And
you just go.
it's just you just go, you just don't stop moving, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
because when you
open-ended.
do, you fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet. Shelby, how's life for you? Open-ended question.
How are you navigating all
Um,
this?
I think I might move to Spain
Oh, okay.
because the fast paced life is not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America is a very
Orange County.
center. Orange County is pretty slow paced, which is nice, but the
It
fast
is.
pace of America and the work based culture, and I can't do the whole like go, go, go thing. Like I crash out every time. So
Hmm.
I have to like think about alternatives for myself as far as like where I'm gonna live that will suit my personality because I can't like it's too stressful for me
Hmm.
um to be in a culture where I always feel like that unless like my rich husband shows up like
Sugar daddy. I've been telling
soon.
you. Get
I
that sugar daddy.
don't want a sugar daddy. Rich husband is better. I don't want to
Hmm.
be with somebody just for the money. I'd
Yeah,
like
you
to
want to
marry
love
for
them
love.
and they're rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So um yeah, but I'm definitely getting the hang of like how people do it. It's just like I think I'm just now starting to like get to the point where I'm like getting to be almost self-sufficient now.
Hmm.
And like independent. And so like that's cool. It's just the price of everything just keeps going up and up and up. It's like it's so crazy like how fast it's happening. Um
Hmm.
and so I don't know if it might be different like in other it's definitely different living the cost of living wise in different states. California is very expensive to live. Um
Hmm.
but yeah, I would like to live somewhere where like the focus is on existing and being present in the moment. Like your European culture is very like much I've heard just more like about like living life versus like America's like,
Rat
how
race.
how can you
Right.
serve these corporations that want absolutely nothing good for you?
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
just want to make money off of your existence. So I've always been very like rebellious and with everything going on in the world right now, like it's just kind of crazy. But luckily like my emotional stability is there.
Nice.
So at least I have that.
Yeah. And you've worked really hard together. That's great.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. We made it to the finish line. Right, Brandon? I have one more question for them.
Oh, I've got 10 more.
Unless I,
Go ahead, one more.
oh, okay.
I don't have 10 more. Go ahead. Oh, that's it.
So I guess like the last thing I want to ask is kind of, and we touched on this in the beginning a little bit, but like, what are the both of you working on, or like, what's kind of like your next hurdle or thing that you hope to overcome, challenge that you hope to overcome? What's kind of on your plate right now?
Um, Slowly trying to declutter.
Mm,
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just Haley decided months ago she didn't like her bed. And so we had this whole, I just like, she's been wanting to sleep in Jake's room because he's got a bunk bed, or on the couch, or with mom and dad. And so she's been sleeping on the couch for a while. And she's like, I'm going to just take your bed out of your room. And so I took that apart, found somebody for it. Her mattress is on the floor. So she knows that you're not getting a new bed until you sleep in your room for a long time. But then,
Mm-hmm.
like, with her room, I had to rearrange it and got rid of a lot of stuff. And then slowly I went through my closet to try to pull out clothes to donate, and just slowly trying to just attack something.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
huge.
I'm sure like, yeah, like my mind works so
And
much
we
better
we
when
still
my space
uh
is clean.
yeah, no, I don't have no. I have my piles, and yeah, it's even slowly decluttering, it's still so much, but
It's you
trying.
just accumulate so much with three kids also.
Oh
Like you're
yeah.
just
Yeah.
constantly
Yeah,
adding
you open
stuff
a
to your
drawer and you're
house.
like, who put this stuff in here?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Well, I'll fly out to Florida and help you. That's like my favorite pastime is decluttering and helping people with their house. I'm not even kidding. My mom too, and they're going to be out in Florida soon. She can help
I
you.
know.
There we
I'm
go.
here
We're gonna
too.
come there. We're gonna come to
Oh
Orlando
yeah.
for one day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good. That'll be so nice.
When are you coming? You coming out again? What did you say?
No, when you guys are in Orlando,
Oh, we're gonna see you then.
um,
Oh yeah. That's I have
yeah, we're gonna come for a day just because the kids have school,
yeah.
and I think it's the 23rd, and
Okay, I'm
then because
excited
the
about it.
22nd is Haley's birthday,
Oh, I'm
and
excited. Okay,
she
great.
has
I get
really
to
big
meet
plans with
I get
it.
to meet her. I have not met her.
Oh,
Oh,
so
This
she's
is
gonna
cute.
work you.
okay. She's gonna tell me when am I leave? When are you leaving? She's gonna say the same thing.
Oh no, she is gonna get you to get her so many ducks or something. Who knows?
Yeah. What about you, Shell?
The
What are you
question was, what am I working on next?
overcoming?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got two things. Like I guess, oh my gosh, well, I'm so much decluttering is also a huge thing for me too.
Another
It will
similarity.
always,
Ding, ding, ding. I'm telling
yeah.
you. Yeah.
But like I'm really learning like how to date in a healthy way. Um, and then also like I'm really learning how to become financially stable and like to make as much money as I need and extra to save and stuff. That's like
It's
a
tough.
huge thing for me. So yeah, mostly like the financial stuff. Um and then dealing with like how I can work as much as I need to work and then also not like crash and burn because I
Hmm.
get so overstimulated and then I get so like 2 days a week is like not enough for me. You know, like that's not that just doesn't work for me. So I have to really figure out like how I'm gonna incorporate like time in my day to like meditate or do something that's gonna recharge me for the next day.
Hmm.
Pack lunches, like all those things I have to do. It's like gonna be crazy. So I just got a full-time job basically. So I'm gonna be working like 40 hours a week between both my jobs and Monday through Friday. So I've hoping that that is like gonna work out. And hopefully my goal for this year is to drop like doing to stop doing 9 to 5s or like, you know, a 9 to 5 where like you go to work Monday through Friday and you'd only have 2 days off. Like I'd rather work like gigs, creative gigs. So my goal is to find ways to make money through creative gigs where I know that I'm like gonna expect I know what to expect as far as like, okay, I have a gig like this day and then until then I can like prepare myself for that. Um Instead of just like constantly being on the grind every day, like that is not suitable for my brain and body for some reason. It's just like not great for me. So
I would love
that's
that too.
yeah.
Let me know if you figure it out. Would
I
love to
will.
not. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Hmm.
It was so
Yeah.
nice to chat with you guys, honestly. Like I'm loving these podcasts because I get to talk with my cousins and all the family in ways that we don't typically get to do. Like if I was coming out to Florida to see everyone, Corey, like you and I'd probably have a 10-minute combo and touch base or whatever. But this has been so nice to like dive into your guys' minds and everything. So thanks for making the time happen, both of you.
Yeah. And I
Thank
hope you
you.
guys reach your goals.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna rush over to my pole class because I think I can still make it if I.
I
Oh,
can,
hey.
and I'll try to post this as early as tomorrow so you guys can sit down with the family and watch it and sit down with your
Oh,
dance
Jake's so
family.
excited.
Oh, he is?
Oh,
He is?
I think I cussed
Yeah.
once. I think I said the bad word one
Uh-oh.
time. I'm sorry
Oh,
about
you're
that.
fine. You're fine.
Okay.
No, I was watching some of them earlier because I'm like, I want to kind of be ready.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Good idea.
And he came over and he's watching and he's like, "You're gonna do this?"
Hi,
Oh,
Jake. Hi,
so
Jake.
cute.
Hi,
Hi,
And he's
Maddie.
in.
Jake.
Hi,
Hi,
Haley
future Jake. Haley, Maddie. Oh, that's so cute. They're excited to watch it. I
and
love that.
Steven. Well,
And Stevie.
yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys, Corey. And Shelby, I hope to see you soon too. Very soon.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
We can do another
project
we can do another
together.
decluttering. We can do another
Oh yeah,
decluttering.
yeah. Come over anytime.
Let
Yeah.
me know when you guys are doing that. Maybe I'll join. I helped
Oh yeah,
redo that one time. I had
Oh,
the
it's
best
it's
time.
always it is good
I
time.
love it.
It is a
Yeah.
good
that would
time.
be
It's like
fun. Yeah, we should do that.
a big group. Maybe my mom will come too. We all did it and it's a great time. Corey, I
I
wish
don't
you
know
lived
if we would
closer. I
all.
would just pop over.
We might not all
What?
fit in my place, but we could try.
No, yeah, maybe not.
Okay. All right,
But at
guys. Love
least
you
two of
all.
us would.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Love you.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Bye.